Hello everybody, welcome to a game called Rimworld. Um, I've played about 4 hours of this, and I am in love with it. It's like a top-down survival, colony building, resource managing type game. I've played, like I said, I've played about 4 hours of this, and I'm really bad at it. Every colony that I've made has been obliterated, whether it was everyone got the plague and died, or everyone, or we were raided by bandits or pirates or anything like that. But hopefully we'll be able to do something better with this colony. So, new colony. We're gonna do Crash Land. Well, I don't know. Yeah, we're gonna go Crash Land. I would do the Rich Explorer because we start with gun turrets, which are like automated turrets that will attack any enemies that are in the area. But I feel like that's a little cheaty, and I only start with one person. So I'm gonna start with Crash Land. I'm gonna start with 3 people, 800 silver. Silver is what you trade with, like the currency. Packed survival meals, medicine, components, a survival rifle, a pistol, a plasteel knife, a random pet, which will be designated to the first colonist, 450 steel, 300 wood. And the map is scattered with some other stuff. Alright, so we're going to go with that. I'm going to go with rough. But that probably means base builder is like a... there's not a lot of threats, but there's still threats. It's challenging, but rough is even more challenging. And if this colony fails, I'll restart with a base building colony. I don't know what these two modes are yet exactly. I just go with the classic mode. Next. Alright, so our seed is going to be YouTube play. It's going to be 300 by 225, and we're going to generate the world. Now we have to choose our location for the colony. Is that the whole world? Yeah, okay. And I don't want to be in the ocean. As you can see, there are like mountains and different biomes and stuff. I'm gonna go for the jungle, and I'm going to go, or the tropical rainforest, and I'm going to go for a... Is there a small hills? There's a small hills on the tropical rainforest. Oh, it's in winter though. See, I'd like a growing period of year-round, so I guess this will do. Terrain, small hills, biome, tropical rainforest. We'll be right here. Are there any other colonies near us? There's one here. That's another colony. So where was that? Small hills. Okay, so there's one right around the corner. If we need to trade, there's an enemy colony over here, or a pirate colony. And I can't see anything else. So we are going to, where to go? We're going to select a site here. Select site. And now we have we have 3 characters that we can make. I'm gonna like randomize these characters to get like the proper skills and stuff that I need to actually start, because sometimes you just get like really bad skilled colonists and then you can't do anything. So I will be right back. Okay, so these are the 3 colonists that we've had. I've gone through and I've, you can't modify these, you have to randomize. But I have someone here with good shooting, so they will be able to defend us until we get turrets. They have good melee as well. She has pretty good medicine, and she learns by 33% with no passion, so... and she's very good at construction, so She will probably be the person that builds all of our buildings. She is very good at growing, which means that she can grow crops, and since she's a level 12, she can grow herbal medicine, which is very good. She's decent at mining, and then not really good at anything else. But she's going to basically be our tank, and our herbalist. Here we have, her name is Drew Logan, or his name. It looked like a her from the hair. I apologize. Alita Mackenzie. She's good at research, and she has all the other skills, but she's not really decent in anything except for social and cooking, which is okay. But I wanted someone with very good research, so we can research projects really quickly. And then we have just a round character. He's good at social, and good at taming animals. He's good at cooking, construction, growing, really anything. So this middle name is the identifier, as it says. So basically that's what we will see above their heads. So what is Drew's middle name? It will be Drew. I don't know. George, because he reminds me a little bit of George Washington with the hair there. I guess we can just leave Mackenzie as Mackenzie. I'm not very good at coming up with names. Yeah, Mars is fine. I guess we didn't really need to change the name, but it's not a big deal. So we'll generate the colony, and then we'll get started. Sometimes it takes... Oh, there we go. The three of you awake in your cryo-sleep sarcophagi to the sound of sirens and ripping metal. You barely get to the escape pods before the ship is torn apart. Sometime later, you land on this unknown Rimworld. As pieces of shredded starship fall around you, you start to make plans. You start making plans to survive. Okay. So here we go. There are our three colonists. They'll pop out. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to double-click on the resources and hit F, so the colonists know that they are allowed to use that. So if we scroll out and we double-click on the wood, we could possibly select like random pieces of wood. So I always like to zoom out really far so I can double-click and I get the majority of the resource. Okay. So we have a decent little area here. It's a little steel building. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to structure. I'm just going to finish making the walls out of steel, and then I'll make a wooden doorway. And then I will go to furniture, and I'll make 1, 2, 3 wooden beds, and then a wooden bed up here for a medical bed. We'll go to manual priorities. We'll go, everyone wants to be 1 to... So their first thing that they're always going to do is firefight, because we don't want a big fire spreading around the colony. They're also going to be patient, which means not patient as in like, okay, I'll wait. Patient as in they'll get into the medical bed if they have injuries. So doctor, 2, 4, so you'll be the main doctor. You'll be the secondary doctor. You will be the doctor if no one else can be the doctor. Bed rest, this is just, they'll rest if they have non-lethal injuries, which we don't really care about. Flick is to, like, turn on and off the power. Like if I said that I don't want this turret to be on anymore, someone will go over and flick that. Warden, this person has really good social skills, so this person will go around and talk to prisoners, feed them, just try to recruit them into the colony. Handle, we'll have you secondary, because handling isn't really a big thing that we want to worry about right now. And you can also be a handler. Or no, that's Warden. You can be a handler too. And we'll just put that on. If he has nothing else to do, he'll try to talk to animals. Cooking. 6, 5. So you're going to be our main cook. You will cook if no one else wants to cook. You will be our main hunter. You guys have nothing else to do, you'll hunt. I want construct to be at least a 2. Construct and repair. Just so if I really need anything built, that will be the first thing that they're going to go and do. They may not be good at it, but at least it will get done. So you will be our main constructor and repairer, and our main grower. So this person's going to have a lot on their hands. And then I'll have mining set to 2. The mining will be set to 3 for this person, just because she'll have so much to do, or he will have so much to do. Mine will be for everyone. These guys actually have a little bit of growing, so you'll be 3, you'll be 2. Smithing we don't really want to worry about right now because we can't smith. We have to research it first. So you will research. That will be the main thing that this person will be doing, and they'll be hauling and cleaning. Because if it's a very dirty surroundings, people will get very mad and then probably just start murdering people for whatever reason. Plant cut, that means like cutting down trees, clearing land. We want these 2 people to be there. No research. Okay, so I think that's a pretty decent workload for right now. And these people should, yeah. We'll equip these guys with weapons. Character, he's only good at melee, so we'll give him the knife. You're kind of good at shooting, so we'll give you the handgun, and you're really good at shooting, so we'll give you the rifle. So they'll pick up that. Oh, excuse me. And they should be cracking on with it. Yep. So this will be a medical bed. They will sort out which beds they want by themselves. So we're going to go to production. We're going to right click on the butcher table, and we're going to select a wooden butcher table because we don't really want to use our steel for that right now. We'll make a wooden butcher table and a fueled stove. It says that there's not enough stored. It's just because we don't have a stockpile right now, so nothing is stored. As you can see in the top left, we have nothing, which isn't true. We have a bunch of materials lying around. They just haven't been stockpiled yet. Another thing is, if you put stools where those little white circles were, it will increase the production of that item, or the work table bench thing. Alright, so we have to go into here, we have to make Bill butcher creature. We're going to do that forever. And then this one, add Bill, cook simple meal, do forever. Okay. So the first thing I want to do is I want to go into, what's that? That's silver. We don't really need more silver right now. That's compacted steel. So we want to go and mine all of this out, just so we have a good load of compacted steel. I'm going to select harvest and just harvest all the berries in the area. Okay. And here I'm going to go to zone area, stockpile, and this will just be our initial stockpile.